Well, my message to the left wing is, why do you oppose steps to make life more affordable for the average person out there? This party that I'm a part of, the NDP, was founded in Western Canada to give voice to farmers and to union members. And as far as I understand, helping people keep more of their hard-earned money should be part of our program. And so I think when we come to the political consensus that has dominated politics in Canada for far too long, it's time for us to move forward. We can call out what's going on the right wing. It's very, very toxic and damaging. We see what's happening in the United States of America. But the left wing and the center left have to get our act together as well, too, because we have to speak to working people. And the single greatest threat against climate change is if we lose a generation of blue-collar Canadians because they don't think that a climate plan is going to be something that they can afford.
Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. This here is what anyone who wants to try and speak for the left needs to realize. If you believe that you can save the environment by using rhetoric that pits the working class against the environment, maybe you need to stop, take a step back, and figure out why that won't ever get you the result that you want. Spoiler alert, despite what writing maps may make you think, trees, fields, rocks, streams, rivers, squirrels, and geese do not get a vote. And if the geese did ever get a vote, Doug Ford would do the elections when he knows they'll be down south. If you ask Jim and Pam, who met at work, and HR still wasn't very thrilled about that, who have a kid on the way, if you ask them to vote in a way that either of them thinks is going to cost them their job, they're not going to do it. Very few people will, because they want to take care of each other and they want to take care of their kids that's on the way. And we also live in a society where if they don't get a check every month, then they're going to be out on the street. But if you can speak in a way that lets Jim and Pam know you and the future government that you represent cares about making sure that they can provide for themselves, that their kid will get to go to a well-funded school with small classes so that they won't slip through the cracks, that their kid won't drink water that was poisoned by a leaky American-owned pipeline, that they won't get asthma from chemicals being released into the atmosphere that aren't safe, then Jim and Pam will care about the environment. Once they understand that the environment isn't just along the highway, it isn't just where you go camping. The environment is often in your own living room, it's in your bodies, it's in your family and your friends and your neighbors. It's in that person that you have a crush on, but you can't really bring yourself to talk to yet. Damage to the environment is often one of the ways that the rich callously steal those we love from us before they should have gone. And we on the left need to understand that industries who would rather put profits towards share buybacks and private jets and private islands, they're also not putting that money on workers' paychecks either. Too often we've allowed the rich and powerful to position things as if they can't possibly afford to pay workers, and it'll all just trickle down to us. That we need to have lungs coated in debris and broken backs, and that isn't true. We keep hearing about record-breaking quarters. Why are we believing them when big industry claims that they have to cut jobs, that they can't do business in a manner where nobody gets poisoned? It's not true, and we need to stop acting as if it's a real trade-off that has to happen. Nobody working a full-time job should be worried about paying rent, paying their bills, or affording to feed their families.